Gemini and Scorpio, how you doing? So I'm going to do two readings at once, one after the other. We'll start with Gemini and then we'll finish up with Scorpio after that. How you guys doing? Please make sure you like, share and comment and all that sort of stuff. Let's see. So Gemini. Let's see, Gemini. I don't think I've done a Gemini reading in a while. Kim Wilde. We're the kids in America. Kimberly. Hey, Kim. Let's see. Bill Kim. Let's see. Capricorn. Sorry. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, but don't forget you can watch this as Capricorn or Gemini because they're both sixes. Gemini. Well, you could have Capricorn in your chart. Somebody had this. I think it was the Leo and the Virgo reading I did at once in the same position. Some of you are looking, really putting in a lot of work into looking for a relationship. Let's see, sorry. I'm in between kind of sorting out what's going on here. So, sorry, it's just on the screen. I'm trying to zoom in a little. Looking for a relationship, okay, as far as it says in the cards. Some of you could actually be married or in a commitment, and you feel lost and confused and don't really know what to do about your relationship. There could be a lot of gaslighting around you within a previous marriage or one that is actually present. And if not, then this is basically searching for a commitment, searching for a relationship, searching for long-term. This is like long-term practical goals. Let's see, Gemini. So some of you could be married, but you could be suffering from actual physical signs of like depression maybe here. But this is talking to someone definitely about a commitment relationship. It could be somebody new, okay? Some of you could have like Virgo, life path 9, Taurus, life path 5 in your chart, or they do. But this is a lot of communication coming in really quickly, talking about relationship. Now, like I said, majority of this time, it does actually mean that somebody here could still be married or actually is married. I'm also hearing Isme or Sisme. The name Sisme, Michelle. Let's see, Gemini. So, Two of Swords. Well, like I said, there's two. There's two messages. There's one that is actually still in a commitment and in a relationship. Six of Cups, married. Possibly have children together. If not, it's an ex-husband that was divorced, Libra, that I got divorced from. Some of you, it could actually be their spouse. And then if not, then this is a relationship that is being spoke about are you single, what do you want to do about the commitment, about the connection that we've got here. There could be a choice between, I don't think there's a third energy here. I don't think there is a choice between another relationship. Let's see, Gemini. Sorry, it's really bugging me, Gemini, because I want to zoom in on the cards. Let me just see a second. Hold on. Oh, there you go. That's a bit better. So, speaking honestly, I really do pick up two signs of that there's two groups of you. One is definitely in a commitment and already in a relationship, okay? And the other one is a new person that you could have found that you're talking to about a relationship here. So let's see. Why does Gemini have the Hermit? So work seems to be going really well. Putting in a lot of work and effort to look for a relationship, that's definitely there. So for some of you guys, like I mean business and I mean what I say, then there you go. It's putting in the work in order to look for a commitment. But a lot of you are already married here. What's the Hierophant energy? So yeah, talking a hell of a lot. So again, it's two. It's either with the person that you're with, or even if it's a new person or named Stephen, but the person that you are like have just met and they're new, then this is a lot of talking about the commitment, about relationship, about what have you been up to, what have you been up to. So that normally means that's someone that you know. Uptown Girl, Abby, Abigail, Amber. What is the Knight of Swords? Is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, hell yeah. There's loads of passion, love. I don't know. It's up to you guys, but these are like also one night stand energies. They're also new people. It doesn't have to just be one person. But like if this is just a person that you're talking to, there's a lot of communication here. Let's see. This kind of energy here, it feels like someone that you've just met and someone that you are constantly talking to, getting to know one another. And it continues on. What's the Two of Swords? Tired, fatigued. Some of you, this person may have a relationship, but it's making them, I don't know. You've got like Scorpio, Capricorn or Scorpio, Gemini vibe. Tired, frustrated, fatigued. What's the Six of Swords? Six of Cups. Page of Swords. There's someone that's watching or thinking a lot about a relationship. Like it's starting to make this person or starting to make you think a lot about this person here. Charlotte. I'm also hearing the name Charlotte. What is the Ace of Swords? The Lovers. There you are, Gemini. So there's a lot of, it's like when you talk to this person, you talk to them and get on really well with them. And then when you're not talking, you think about one another, which is good. And then you think about the connection that you've actually got with each other. But this set of cards here is actually representing people that are actually in commitments and relationships and possibly been for a while. Let's see, Gemini. So we've got 1111, which is soulmate, twin flame energy. Lazy work colleagues. And the past wants to reach out to you. Well, I always say move forward and go forward onto a path of the future here. But some of you could be watching past people wanting to reach out to someone that you already possibly know. Some of you, like I said, you could be at work and there's a lot of crap going on around your work where there are a lot of narcissistic people around where you're working and they're kind of putting all of the workload onto you and they don't do it themselves. And then you've kind of got like a gaslighting work scenario there. Pretty straightforward reading for Gemini, right? So something's changed, Gemini, because I think the last time I did your reading, there was a lot of crap. I mean, it's all on the other side anyway, on the join button below. But saying that, if you do want to join, there is a new option now that you can join that gives you all of the extended readings and all of the readings that I don't do on YouTube. And it also gives you one free question per week. So if you're on there, okay, it gives you all of the details in a post to say that if you want a free reading per week with one question, and the video lasts for about 5 to 10 minutes, okay, you get one per week. But you just have to contact me via the details when you join that button, okay? So that is all below. So thanks, Gemini. So Scorpio or Aries or Life Path 4. How you doing, guys? So let's see Scorpio. What is Scorpio got coming up? So an emotional breakdown, something going on around your work, around work colleagues, not being able to find any work or work being extremely overpowering and overburdened, okay, by the amount of workload that you have, okay. Some of you are having like a really tough time around the housework. Like this could be a person that isn't found any work, looking for work possibly, but they do housework, okay, like cleaning and stuff like that here. But yeah, this is normally like, this can be out of work, okay, because it's in reverse. And I don't have any work and everything seems to be going wrong. Everything that I'm trying, everything that I'm doing, nothing seems to work. And I just can't find any work and it's really annoying me here. It's not for all of you. I mean, me, for instance, my job that I'm going to be doing doesn't start until December. As an ambulance driver. Let's see. What's having red light, green light, something to do with a Cancerian or a low path 7. Scorpio, Amsterdam. It's normally the red light district. Let's see, 6 of cups. So some of you are possibly in a commitment, in a relationship, but there's this working towards the commitment and the relationship. Kind of come up in the Gemini reading just a moment ago. Like where I said there's something going on around work or putting in a lot of work and effort towards a commitment and a relationship. But then there's also this feel of giving up. Like the 10 of Wands can be, I need to drop this, I need to forget it, I need to move on with the past, I need to move towards the future. I need to, stop going over the past and work towards the future. Okay, Scorpio, but this very intriguing. I don't know if you're actually talking to this person, but there's looking and watching. Like, this is like looking for a relationship. It's the same message that came up in the Gemini reading, which also a 6. Okay, could be someone that you've had a bad time with that is an ex. Divorced, separated, got children together here, and needing to work a lot in order to pay the bills here. Let's see, Scorpio. So the Emperor, somebody means business. Long-term practical goals here. Someone's manifesting this commitment or relationship. It could have just started. Excuse me. It could have literally just started. Kind of had a sensation of Peppa. Peppa Pig? Peppa Pig? I don't know, do you have children? Or do a lot of you eat what I eat, which is pork? Carnivore diet or something? Let's see. What's the tower for? What's the tower here for? For Scorpio. See again, you see, same card that came out in the last reading. So looking for a commitment, looking for a relationship, something that is also long distance. Like it's a long way to go in order for me to get to the point of being with this person, because it could physically be across the world, right? It could be across the world, could be a connection that I've got with someone that obviously doesn't live in the same state, town, country, village, but I've met them and I have a connection with them, and it's making me think, is this possible? Kim, possible? Kimtasia, Kimberly, hey Kim. Is this possible? Kaylee, Cara, was hearing Cara, Kaylee, Kim, Keely, Lee, Lisa, Laura, Linda, and also Belinda. Let's see, what is the 10 of Wands in reverse? So the Knight of Wands and also the 4 of Cups. There's this energy that's here, but for some of you, you may not want the offer because it is an offer or an offered. Someone from St. Neots. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Five of Wands. Someone that's having a lot of problems with their children or mother here at home. Like fighting with my kids quite a lot. With the kids in America. Oh, Kim Wilde. Someone's very wild. Okay, angry and fighting with family members or ex-family members. This is also people that are having arguments that are presently in commitments and relationships and struggling. What is the Page of Swords? If not, it's to do with a child and a parent energy here. This argument. Ten of Cups and someone at a distance. A Pisces energy here. A new person. And if it is them, if they're not fighting with you, they're having a problem with the mother that they live with at home. This child could be a Pisces. And they live with a mum, and there's a fighting energy like with their mother and a lot of disagreements. And they live at a distance. Life Path 3 or Pisces. It's either their father, but this is showing me mother. They have a lot of problems with their mum here. Let's see. So basically, if you've got Scorpio in your chart, okay, or you are a Scorpio, and you have like a very bad situation going on with a mum, where there's constant bickering, or the name Rebecca, but there is constant like arguments with a parent, that's here. I kind of think I said it in third person as if this is the person that you're looking for or looking out for. What's the Emperor? The Eight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Stuck at home. This Emperor is also slightly like looking for work, needing to go out. There's possible signs of depression that could be in this reading that a lot of you, I mean, don't worry about it if you are, guys. I'm exactly the same. I've had crippling depression for quite a while since I've been out of work. Like I found work, but it's going to take me a month to study before I actually start. And me, I'd struggle sitting in all of the time, man. When you're in four walls all of the time, this to me is people that are at home, you know, trying to get out, needing to get some fresh air, you know, do stuff. But yeah, this Emperor could be out of work, and there could be a slight amount of depression going on here. Because the Emperor is 4, which means it's also Scorpio energy. Life Path 4, Major Arcana 4. The Magician. But there's love here. This person has love. What is love? Baby D, don't hurt me no more. There is this distant energy here. But this one seems to be more confusing because it's not showing me a clear-cut Kate on the name Claire or Louise. It's kind of showing me a bitty energy of like different stuff kind of going on throughout the week. There's talking to somebody, but there's a lot of stuff going on around your or their home life, okay, and their mum, and there's a slight amount of aggression coming from that energy here. There's depression, and it may be because you can't see this person or can't be with this person at this time. But it is also showing me a lot of being single, but there is someone here, which means that it can be someone at a distance. But to be honest with you, it's kind of showing me more, because this is also like a distant energy, 8 of Cups, but it's kind of showing me more stuff going on with around like a parent. Let's see, Scorpio. Scorpio. So trust issues, past and the future. So like I said, it might be where, you talk to people and the moment you talk to them, they just bring up how distraught they are about their ex. And, they say, oh, all men are the same. You're all going to do the same. You're all going to walk out on me. And I have trouble because that's always happened. And, I don't trust men. Sorry, but that's normally what I hear as a guy all the time. Which I am a guy. But I don't trust you. I don't trust men. I find it very difficult to be approached, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Trust issues, past and the future. Can't really let anybody in. Not really making any decisions either way because I don't, trust people. Let's see. Scorpio. You got to get over the past. There's no getting over that rainbow, Scorpio. This connection will get stronger. So if there is a connection there that is quite powerful, then there you go. That will get obviously stronger. You got that Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn vibes, 8 and 6. But hopefully the person that you're connecting with that gets stronger doesn't have trust issues. Because if the person does have trust issues and the connection starts to get stronger, then it starts to become more toxic because then conclusions can be jumped to, which means it can start to form gaslighting, which means that I can't see you, I don't know what you're doing, you're not around. What are you doing if I'm not around? If it's distant, I have to keep an eye on you. And it leads more into this strong connection, but with trust issues, which is not a good foundation for a trusting, loving commitment, right? So you guys have got to live and let live here. Or the name Livy. Let's see. Scorpio. What the fuck are you talking about? 5 and 9, like a reality check. Like I said, there is this manipulated vibe that seems to be here, that seems to be going on between parents as well, or Maxwell, or Silver, but Max or Maxine. I don't know, something to do around COVID or a vaccination, or Valerie. Was her name Valerie? Mallory also, Malcolm. But this isn't straightforward. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of mixed signals, and that could actually be the message. I'm getting mixed signals. I don't know what you want. What do you want? Like that. Do you want a commitment? Do you want a relationship? Is it just friendship? What is it? I really don't know what we are. There isn't a label that I can kind of put on it to know what it is. It's a connection, sure. But where does it go after that? Well, that's the question. And that is the kind of reading, if you like. Now, what the fuck are you talking about is gaslighting energy here, which is being accused of certain things. Like I said, cheating or something, being accused of it without, knowing. Okay, like I said, I've always said this to people that watch tarot. When you watch tarot card readings, don't go away and accuse people of cheating or seeing someone unless you've seen it with your own eyes. Because unfortunately, what that does means that it can mean gaslighting. Okay, I see in a tarot card reading the fact that that's a projection of blame and accusing. And when you blame and you accuse, that's known as gaslighting, right? So you have to be very careful around those energies, because I do notice a lot of people floating around tarot card readings, using it as the gospel, right? The be all and end all of my life, and I base everything off it. Okay. But there could be this very, I don't know, like I said, a connection that you may have been reconciling with someone, and you're still kind of going through that reconciliation with this person, and it's led to a lot of trust issues, and you don't know whether you trust them, and you don't know how far this commitment or relationship is going to go, because your expectation is if it happened before, it's going to happen again, and if it happened before, then it's bound to. So what's having a bounty? Putting a bounty out on someone? Right? Unless it's coconut, a bounty. But like I'm hearing, I'm putting a bounty out on somebody here. Anyway, there you go, Scorpio. I don't know what that's all about. But there you go, guys. Thanks very much. Now, the same as Gemini, there is a new tier available now on the join button. It's as cheap as I could possibly make it. And what it gives you, as well as everything on the first tier, is also access to one free personal tarot card reading each week. So when you join, you'll have access to the post that is over there that gives you all of the access that you need in order to contact me for your free 1 week reading. Okay. Now, at the moment, nobody's over there. Okay. If loads of people come over there, which I know that they're not going to, but if loads of people, I'll have to change it at some point if I couldn't keep up. But at the moment, there's nobody over there. So there's nobody over the rainbow. So I only just made it yesterday anyway. But if you would like to join, and it's the second tier, you get all of the readings that I do on there, because I don't do a lot on YouTube, unfortunately, because they don't pay me. Like I said, it's down to me in order to earn a living. So the way I do that is the join button, and that's where all the readings are mainly. But if you would like to join, you now have access to having one personal reading per week for 5 or 10 minutes. One question. Okay, guys, so it's all over there if you want to take a look. And thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.